The following podcast has been rated R. You've been warned. Welcome to the greatest DC Legends podcast in human history. Well, okay, maybe not. But stick around anyway, because we're going to have some fun. You know me, I'm the AB. And along with my crew, we'll talk DCL and everything else in between. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Atlantis After Dark. Hello, and welcome to our humble little podcast. Thank you so much for being with us today on this fabulous, fun-filled day of excitement that is Double AD's 1-year anniversary. We made it, just like I knew we always would, except even more so. It's safe to say that today is going to be a jam-packed, news-filled, especially awesome type of anniversary episode that only comes around once a year. Imagine that. We're going to discuss the events this go-around, the Nightmare and the Batman Challenge. We'll announce the winners of the Biff Challenge on the air. We're giving away a free T-shirt today, too. We have a ton of things to get to. And if you love this show, today's your lucky day. I'll tell you what, I'm already studying over my words. Let's not waste any more time. Let's meet today's panel. First up, our resident Slug Force superstar, the Italian BMT of podcasters, Black Flash. How are you today, pal?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Nothing about how ugly I am or anything like that?
Oh, that's coming.
Okay. How are you?
Doing well. I'm doing well.
It's the anniversary event. He's being nice.
That's right.
Oh, I should shut up. I wasn't introduced yet.
That caught me off guard.
Oh,
yeah, it's a
boy.
shock.
It's a shocker, right? It's a shocker. Well, we got plenty lined up for you guys today. Oh, all right. Welcome back, man. Welcome aboard. Next up, we have the Sorcerer Supreme of Cyberspace. It's Retmus. What's the story, Big Kahuna?
Oh, just glad to be here. It's wonderful to celebrate the anniversary with you guys. And I just can't wait to get into it. I do have a question for you.
Oh, sure.
Speaking of age and everything, and how I've been dogged in the past, and you've been dogged a little bit in the past, I was just wondering, how is it like now being in the modern age finally that you don't have to use a cup and a string to do your broadcasts?
Well, I gotta say, it's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. We had a length line of 50 feet. That was as long as we could make them back when I was a kid and still be effective. Just FYI.
Gotcha.
First time I spoke to him was on Telegraph.
Right. Morse code. The transatlantic telegraph line. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, folks. She hails from the hidden Isle of Themyscira. It's Witty Amazon. What's happening out there on Paradise Island today?
A lot of stuff going on, but first and foremost, happy birthday, guys.
Yeah. Oh, happy freaking birthday.
Happy birthday.
Don't sing the song.
Yeah.
Don't sing the song. It'll cost us money. That's true. Jeez Louise.
We're not going to burst into song. We don't know how to sing.
Yeah. Some of us really don't know how to sing. All right. And unfortunately, we had a guest lined up today, and we don't know, he's not here with us today, but we will do our very level best to reschedule him. Joker was going to be on the show with us today, but he is missing in action, so we will forge ahead. And also,
Lost
sadly,
in the asylum.
Yeah, he's lost in the crazy house. Sadly, today, Biff couldn't make it. He is on vacation, and Hate Mail is also entertaining guests, and I'll let you guys figure out exactly what's going on there, because this is not the first time this has happened.
I think we all have figured it out by now.
Yeah. I think there's some Grodd play going on over there. Anyways.
They're measuring the size of their grots.
That's it. Mine is bigger than yours. Right.
Yep.
All right.
I hate saying I'm RB5. And Biff's like, well, I'm RB4.
Oh, what a good time. Now, you guys know, you noticed, I didn't roast anyone today. Today, it's somebody else's job. Now, I put a call out to the AAD audience, the world's most casual monsters, and all of our fans to send in their best roasts and or any words of congratulations they wanted to, and I think I'm just going to let them speak for themselves, right? This first one is brought to us by Rhino, our very own Rhino, and here's what he has to say. Or maybe not. Hang on.
He's a quiet fella.
Yeah, he's a quiet fella. So, this damn thing. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this. Here's what Rhino has to say.
Rhino here, wishing Atlantis After Dark a happy anniversary, the best DC Legends podcast ever, and the best casual monster alliance in the game. Shout out to my good friend AB, who the DCL community knows as Aquabear. Rumor has it the Grindr community knows him as Awkward Ben. Seriously, the guy can piss around a corner.
Yeah. It's my turn today. Yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you, Rhino. We appreciate you, buddy. This next one is brought to us by, and I can't pronounce this. I'm going to screw it up. Etria. I think that's how you say it. But he's going to do a quick show introduction spot for us.
Welcome to Atlantis After Dark, the second greatest DC Legends podcast in human history. And now, your host, the best thing to come out of Nebraska since... never mind. The one and only Aquabear!
Oh, boy. Thank you very much, Etria. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm such a schmuck. But thank you very much for that awesome intro. Here is one from Hate Mail himself, and he's got a couple of them here he wants to share with us. Let's give this a listen.
Hi everyone, Hate Mail here. On behalf of WROL Broadcast, we want to wish you all a happy 1-year anniversary, and we hope to see many more years to come.
That was pretty mild. Let's see what else he has to say. Yeah, let's see what else he has to say.
Hey AB, it's Hate Mail. Just wanted to congratulate you for successfully hosting a podcast about a game you barely play for a full year. At the end of the second year, you might even come up with more bits than just Bonkers the Clown and even know who Blackfire is. Here's to another year of hearing you get hard over dildos and Steve. Congratulations.
Oh, a man after my own heart. Yes.
Yeah. Was that Biff snickering in the background?
It might have been. I think I heard something to that effect. Yeah, but thank you, Hate Mail. We wish you were here with us today. And wherever you are, we wish you all the best. Now, this next one is a little long, but it's also the reason that I said that I'm not roasting you today. This is from the Merciless. And he has presented us with something that I think is going to knock your socks off. So, without further ado, let's hear how he destroys AAD.
Hey there, everyone. It's the Merciless here. I just wanted to stop by real quick and give a shout out to my third favorite DCL podcast. I know there's only like 3 of them out there, but damned if I don't come back every 2 weeks to listen to this shit anyway. On this special occasion, I think back to all that you've accomplished with the show and the panel of excellence that you've gathered to your humble little podcast, and I am truly amazed. Who knew your mindless drivel and droning on would be able to lure the mighty Hate Mail away from his monthly circle jerk with his little parliament of friends? They're forever trying to prove that they're the biggest bunch of dweebs that can spend the mostest money on a little tippy-tappy mobile game. And he's supposed to be in the banking business? I have no doubt he's diverted some funds over the years into his private account. Because if his wife knew how much he spent on this game, she'd probably take the other half of his colon in the divorce. Then there's Redmus. He sounds so kind and thoughtful when he speaks that you know he must look like a big old beanbag that someone just sat in. I mean, no one can be that nice and handsome, too. He's always so kind and has so many words of wisdom at the end of the show. You know, he reminds me a lot of the serial killer that nobody knows lives right next door. He'll lull you into a false sense of security with his sweet, kind words, and then bam, out comes the ketamine. The next thing you know, you wake up and he's asking you if you want to taste your own balls.
Oh my God.
Now, don't get me started with Black Flash. Listening to Black Flash fumble and mumble his way around the podcast is absolutely entertaining. You can tell exactly how many joints he smoked before the podcast based on his ridiculous recommendation. The fact that he agrees with Hate Mail about Metallo being a good character means he must be stoned out of his mind. And can we leave the poor guy alone about being poor? It's bad enough he's got to wash his paper plates every day. But when I went over to his house to hang out and asked if I could use his bathroom, he handed me a shovel and showed me out the back door. Then there's the venerable Biff'd by Adam West.
Oh boy.
Here's a man who enjoys the finer things in life, like roasting his own meats, a delicious gin and tonic on a crisp Connecticut evening, and fondling Hate Mail's garage. I can only imagine his Barbara Gordon fixation has him on several watch lists with the FBI. And have you seen this man drink? Biff'd is such a big drunk that when alcohol goes to do its taxes, it lists him as a dependent. With his love of retaliation teams in the game, he's got me very concerned. I've never seen someone who loves getting banged on so much that isn't getting paid by the porn industry. Then there's the beautiful and delightful witty Amazon. You know, we've never actually seen her face. But as far as I'm concerned, with that charming accent of hers, whenever I hear her contributions on the show, all I can picture in my mind is a Wonder Woman outfit, a Katie Lang haircut, and a giant strap-on that she named the God Killer. No wonder Dita stopped doing the show. He knew whenever he said something stupid or sexist, he was going to get the oil drilling of his life from that mighty piece of meat.
He's exactly
Saving
right.
the best for last
He is.
is the man with face made for radio himself, the Aqua Bear, the AB. This guy has written so many commercials about dildos. I have no doubt he has extensive knowledge about shape, size, and proper hole usage.
All true.
I just don't understand how he gets everything recorded while he keeps both of his hands full of rubber all the time. And I know you've seen how old he is. He's so old, his balls are the least wrinkly thing on his entire body. I really do feel bad for his partner, because at his age, it must be like fucking a skeleton wrapped in wax paper. I know our illustrious host lives somewhere out there in the Midwest, but we can all tell that he was probably born on the highway. I mean, that's where all the accidents seem to happen. Anyway,
Ouch.
in all seriousness, thank you all for the hours of time and company that you've given over the year. Your show has always been there when I needed a laugh or to remember to not take this game too seriously. Happy anniversary, Atlantis After Dark, and stay merciless.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, Merciless. That was fan-fucking-tastic. This is why I
Bravo.
said it's
That
not
was-
my job to roast you guys today. That's the Merciless has me covered.
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome. That was
I thought
awesome.
it was actually very nice.
Yeah. It was. It was very
I loved it.
tepid. Yeah. So when are
He
you
even
going
got Beatus in there.
Yeah, he did. When are you going to share the pic of the God Killer there, Whitty?
Anniversary number 2.
Right
Yeah,
on.
wait a
Okay.
year.
All right. Because I was just curious. Because I love dildos so much. I would love to see it. Oh my God.
It's just some motivation to keep going another year.
Right. Well, here's to another fabulous year. And, okay. Hang on, guys. Let me see who that is really quick. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's this guy. God damn.
You didn't think you could get rid of me that easily, did you? This is Dr. Jonathan Crane, and I've come here with a couple of my Legion of Doom counterparts to help you celebrate. Here with me are Toy Man, Grodd, and the Riddler.
I brought you some action figures.
And I brought you the best gift of all. Alcohol. Minions, make these podcasters some celebratory cocktails.
Riddle me this. What has 3 letters and only twats don't like?
Oh, I can answer that. It's AAD, of course. And speaking of twats, thank you to the one person that downvotes every episode on YouTube.
We know who you are.
That's it.
Grodd would like to give toast. All hail AAD!
Yes, all hail ADD. And now your DCL weather report.
Allow me to break the ice. It is I, Victor Freeze, with your DCL weather report. A cold front has swept across the game. There's a new meta in town, and his name is Spectre. With his 6-day storm behind us, we are sure to see an icy landscape of RB5s just waiting to frost the competition, leaving everything as stunned and motionless as my beloved Nora. Even at RB3s, he's dangerous when tucked behind the safety of a taunter or a speedster. Indeed, the spirit of vengeance is always a dish best served cold, and I'm afraid even I cannot save you from the impending doom. Next month's forecast calls for a very long cold snap, leaving DCL players with a bitter harvest. The only thing that stands a chance of keeping you alive is a stack of cold, hard cash that only an owl could afford. Dr. Crane, you are great, but there is a new master of terror and fear. The Spectre lurks in almost every comp, just waiting to freeze the competition. And just like winter, he is here to stay for a very long time. Back to you.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Crane and Toyman and Riddler and Grodd and Dr. Freeze. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Freeze. He didn't go to medical school. Or did he? I think he is a doctor. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we know works at the weather department, right?
Yeah, he's a meteorologist
a waste of a PhD.
now. Right. He's a doctor. All right. No, thank you guys all so much for your submissions. It's fucking great. I love that shit. I fucking love it. And I suppose since we ended with Spectre, it's probably time for us to get into some DCL. All right. Let's talk about, first of all, I want to cover that ridiculous Batman challenge. Did anybody here finish it on purpose?
I did.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. You all finished it. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Do we all regret it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the most important question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
The last battle was 5 shards, man. You got that on wave number 4.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad, though. It was kind of neat. You get to unlock Jace early, and you got some bullshit. And
You got some bullshit.
Yep, that was right.
1 rebirth crystal.
Yeah. What is that?
That's their saving grace, because the whole thing is just preposterous. Really.
Yeah.
Nothing that came out of that challenge I couldn't get from the void scanner. You know, you save some, you see a character you like in there, and just let it spin, and you get everything and even more you got from that challenge. The only thing that isn't in it was that RB crystal. That's their Hail Mary, really, because 60 energy for 4 or 5 Jace shards at the end is just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I don't know, those Jace shards, they keep me from having to get top 350 in Siege now. It'll bridge that gap that gets me to L3.
Seriously? For 5 shards? Jesus.
No, there was more than 5. You did it 3 times. Wasn't there like 15 or something like that?
Yeah, but
total?
What I was saying at the last node is supposed to be, a good reward.
Oh, the biggest? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
It should have been a minimum of 25 to 50, I think, for the last one, especially the difficulty. If you didn't have certain characters, there's no way you were going to finish that.
Oh, no.
And what did you guys use to do it?
Red Hood. I used Red Hood lead throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Azrael, obviously. Batman, World's Greatest Detective for the heals. And for the last 2 nodes, I switched Cassie Kane to Catwoman for the stuns. She stuns the grains and kept me alive.
I use the same exact, except I use Batman Beyond and instead of Cassie, and just had them constantly not be able to hit me. Because when it got down to those 2, he was putting the hit chance down on each one of the Jokers, and they could not touch me. It took a while to defeat them because their energy bar was through the roof, but it was kind of easy after that. But I mean, I did lose twice when I first went through it because they were killing me with 1 hit. And I was just like, what the heck? I was like, this must be a really good reward to go through this. And I was not happy.
Too Black Flash to us.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I used Red Hood, Spoiler, Cass Kane, and Azrael to do mine. And if anybody is stuck on the final node and they want to beat it to get those 5 Jace shards, on the 4th wave, there's 2 Jokers. You want to kill the first Joker first because he is the one that is more powerful. Yes, kill the one on the left first, and you'll be able to get through it. He's the one that will kill you 1 shot. The other one isn't as powerful, so there's a little tip if you want it. Yeah.
I was very happy with the Azrael Robin comp. I put Robin in the lead. I have a pretty good Robin, so my Robin in the lead and then my Azrael right next to it, I could swap in World's Greatest Detective or Batman Beyond or whoever else I needed to fill out for that specific challenge. I thought it worked really well because once Robin gets ramped up, he one-shots everybody.
Yeah, he's mean little bastard.
Yeah.
He is. He's quick and he's mean, and he and Azrael as that 1-2 combo punch just did the trick for me.
And what's his leadership ability? Doesn't it do something with critting with the rest of the team?
I think so. I haven't used him in so long, and I didn't even look to see what it was. Let me see what his leadership ability is really quickly. I say really quickly on this old-ass phone. Da, 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 da. We are waiting for you.
Let's see who gets there first.
Yeah. All right. His lead, each ally has a 75% chance to go invisible when critically hit, and Robin gains 2 crit damage ups. Legendary on that is...
I bet you that wouldn't have worked bad with Spoiler.
No, yeah, it probably wouldn't have. If a teammate gains invisibility and Robin is invisible, Robin gains a 25% turn meter and 2 more crit chance ups. So that's why he's such a beast in there. Mine is L5.
Yeah, yours is Rebirth, isn't it?
No, I could rebirth him, but I haven't yet. He's only L5 at this point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that 1 RB crystal isn't enough.
Well, it wasn't. I couldn't get my Robin to RB5 because I'm missing 1 rebirth crystal. Give me a break. But yeah, that was the Batman challenge in a nutshell. Thanks to everybody who played. Congratulations to everybody who got their 15 J shards and their 1 rebirth crystal, and I hope the energy was worth it. All right.
And I hope those 25 Mr. Freeze shards unlocked them for somebody. I know somebody was happy as a clam. Finally!
Yeah. Mr. fucking Freeze. Yeah.
I love Mr. Freeze.
I do too. He's a good character. He's overlooked, often overlooked. Yeah. We may feature him on one of our Are They Any Good series. But yeah. So let's switch gears from the Nightmare Challenge from the Batman Challenge to the Nightmare Challenge. Now, this is RNG crazy, everybody knows, but this is the first time in Nightmare Challenge history that I did it all at the first shot, 1-1-1-1-1. I've never done that in the Nightmare Challenge before, and it's interesting for me to see the different comps people use. And I know that a lot of the comps are actually very similar because there's a small core group of characters or tunes that we can use in conjunction with this challenge that work out the best. And I know that we have something coming on down the pipe for that. Can one of you guys comment on that? Do we have something lined up for that? No?
Maybe.
Okay. Definitely a maybe.
Definitely a maybe. Okay.
Yeah. There's still some work to do, but we're working on our very own official Nightmare Challenge must-have list, and we're still working on it. But I'm sure you know what direction we're going in with, because a lot of tunes have been, we use them constantly. And it works for almost everybody. It's impossible to not mention them. And for some people, they might not be an option because, they're not leveled. You haven't been playing for so long. But for most of us, it's just, it's almost impossible not to win if you have those characters. And once the whole project is finished and the whole design is finished, I think we'll be ready to unleash it.
Yeah,
and hopefully
I'm looking
everyone
forward
agrees.
to it. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And if they don't, they're twats, because it works for us.
Twats indeed.
I will agree with AB. This is the first Nightmare Challenge I've made it to the final node. Normally I make it about halfway through and then I die once and I just say,
I lost on the first node right away because I forgot Cassie Kane is there.
Yeah.
I always forget she's there on the second wave of the first node, and I lost right away.
I rode Spectre's cape through the whole thing.
Oh yeah, Spectre's,
yeah, so did I.
He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. Balls to the wall, he is.
But what did you guys use for the final node? Have you finished it, Pluck Flash?
No, I haven't. I died once, and I haven't tried it again. I tried using...
Someone told me they've done it with Enchantress Slate. It wasn't you.
I seen somebody finish the final node with a HAL team, and I forget what it was, but I was like, that's odd. But I used Lex, Terra, BF, Spectre. It got me through the whole thing, and then it finally failed on the final node.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the
that's
first
a shame
wave
too.
of the last one is just nuts.
That's right where I got wiped out.
No, I was kind of lucky with my comp because I didn't get enraged, and that's how I did it, because I was able to kill Wonder Girl and focus on her, and then from there on, Spectre just did everything. I was kind of lucky because my comp wouldn't work for everybody. If you get enraged, you die right away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get past it. But the combo I used was Lex, Arceus, World's Greatest Detective, and Spectre. I used Batman's True Sight to Arceus, killed Barda. Spectre stuns the leader right away, which is Wonder Girl, and you just finish her off. And then from there on, if you survive Cassie Kane on wave 2, you just need Spectre. You don't need anyone else. It just rams and kills everyone.
Yeah, he does. I noticed that same thing.
Yeah, I was.
As long as you don't get enraged,
right,
you'll win it.
Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I won it with Lex, Spectre, World's Greatest Detective, and Donna Troy, and I just basically did what you did, Whitty. I just kept using World's Greatest Detective to give True Sight to everybody, and just keep nailing Wonder Girl until she died. Then after that, the whole entire thing was a breeze.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks, guys. I got that set up for when we're done. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Good
By
deal.
all means.
That's why we're here.
Wow.
Need those 3 RV crystals. I'm
You
laughing.
do.
Oh,
You do. You're in such a shortage for them, right? Oh my God. No, I used.
I rebirthed Martian Manhunter the other day, man. I got to build it back up.
Well, you
You know,
did.
Brainiac
Credit
Blade
for that.
would be the natural way to go with that first wave, but I haven't tried it because I was short on gems. Biff tried it and it didn't work. Surprisingly, it didn't, because you know, B12 is supposed to be the answer to that first wave, and Wonder Girl, Arcus, and Harley is supposed to deal with all 3, and apparently it failed.
Yeah.
I'd go B12.
I was wondering that.
B12, Spectre, AZ, you know, and maybe Barda to keep them alive. That might also be a
I
good,
used Lex.
a good combo.
That's very similar to the
Yeah.
comp I was trying to figure out the other night when I lost. I was like, how can I get Barda in there just to take the brute force of everything?
If Barda dies, you're screwed. If she doesn't get ramped up, you're screwed. But if she does, I think you have a good chance. So you've got some options there.
Yeah, definitely. And I am a big fan. I know we poke fun, but I'm a big fan of using Grodd now in the Nightmare Challenge. Once he gets ramped up, he's a beast. You can't stop him. So I used Lex and Spectre, Lex and Spectre and Azrael and Grodd
That's
all the
why
way
you
up
weren't
until
invited in a trip.
yeah.
The guy, the
Probably
Grodd.
should have, right? God.
That's awesome.
I mean, I couldn't be there. I knew that they invited me over, but I couldn't be there. So you just know that
my
you
God.
weren't
The
because you
third
don't have a
wheel.
rod, a decent rod.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what.
Your Grod's too small.
Yeah.
No, my grod's
my
decent.
Grodd.
Yours is too small.
hey,
It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, right?
Yeah, someone with a small grod would say that.
It's not the size of the monkey. It's how you beat its chest.
Oh my God. Brutal today. Brutal. Oh, so you spoiled part of my surprise. You're trying to give away on the air that I'm not well endowed, and that's not going to help me.
No, I meant Black Flash. I meant
West.
Black Flash.
Oh, you meant Black Flash. Okay. Oh, then
Well, that's common knowledge as well with all the BMT stuff.
Yeah, it's all there.
So what you're saying is maybe I still have a shot, because before we take a break, I wanted to let you guys hear this. Last week, after we did the Lost Bit with Reeves, I got some inspiration, and I thought I would take a kinder, more gentler approach to trying to woo her onto the show. And I think I'd like to start out by asking for some birds. Can we get some birds? Yeah. There we go. I like birds. Interviewing you is easy 'cause you're wonderful. Making shows with you is all I wanna do. Having you is more than just a dream come true. And everything I do is out of wanting you. La 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 la, la 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 la, da 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 WB Reeves. Come and be on our show. Fucking kazoo. All right. Yes, Reeves. That is the lengths that I'm willing to go to get you on the show here. I'm willing to play kazoo for you. All right.
Play kazoo for you.
That's it. That's it. So it's a little smoother. It's not as harsh or rock and rolly. We'll see if that works. I've got one more trick up my sleeve if this fails. And I have a good source that indicates that it might actually work. So watch this space.
Is it kidnapping?
Close. Close. I require a black flash.
Ketamine.
Yeah, the ketamine. I need a windowless fan, 50 feet of rope.
I'll provide needles. He has the ketamine.
Yeah.
BF will get you high and he'll get it done.
That's right. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Y'all are a bunch of jokers today. We got it all. I'll tell you guys what. Let's take a
We're
quick
not serious.
break.
I'm not serious.
Oh, we know you're not serious.
Full disclosure.
We don't want somebody losing their job over there. No, but
No,
seriously.
the FBI would get here before the shirt comes to.
Oh man.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
At
Anyways.
least if I'm gonna get arrested, let me have some cool AED merch, right?
Right. You'd be the coolest one in the cell block.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
On broadcast news. Supporting the merch.
Speaking of, let's hear our advertisement spot this week. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this word. Howdy, folks. Merle's back, and I wanted to take this time to wish Atlantis After Dark a happy first anniversary. Now, I've been here since the start, and I've sold a lot of products on this show. Everything from butt plugs to ball sack washers. But there's something else I want to talk about. That means it's Kitty Little's birthday. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Kitty Little has a birthday on the same day as Atlantis After Dark. Well, it's enough to make me go, what? So here's the deal. Kitty Little, I want you to know that Merle, Bonkers, Hugh, and everybody here at Double AD wants to wish you the very level best on your birthday today, and hopefully you get everything you ask for. Until next time, this is Merle saying, we love you. Thank you very much for your support. We look forward to giving all of you a hell of a next year. See y'all on down the road. Hey everyone, it's your old pal the AB here, and have I got news for you. We've officially hit the big time. Going forward, we want to invite all of you to AtlantisAfterDark.com. That's right, Double AD has its own website. We've put everything into one location, the greatest place in all of cyberspace. Head over and check it out. We have every single episode of Double AD ever made. We have a link to our Discord server, so now there's no excuse to come join us and have a chat. Plus, we have exclusive goodies that will pop up over there from time to time. You can even see a video of yours truly welcoming you to the site. Now, by now you should all know that the Atlantis After Dark merch store is the place to get your favorite Double AD gear. And yes, we even have our store available right there on our website too. So it couldn't be any easier to get yourselves a little something. Speaking of which, starting today through the 22nd, everything in the store is 15% off. 15%! Now I need to tell you guys some good news and some bad news. Like I said before, the signature design would not be in the store forever, and now, unfortunately, that design is no longer available. However, we do have a brand new set of designs that'll blow your fucking tits off. The store now features our basic logo with a variety of items you're not going to want to miss out on. And if the plain logo ain't your bag, baby, we have individually designed shirts featuring every single one of the All-Stars. That's right. BF, Witty, Redmus, Biff, Hate Mail, and yours truly are all available for purchase. Get your favorite or buy the group on our All-Star design that if I do say so myself, is the teetotal shit. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get your ass over to AtlantisAfterDark.com and check it out. Remember, 15% off everything until the 22nd as our way of saying thank you for one spectacular year. Thank you very much. We love you, and we hope to see you there. AtlantisAfterDark.com.
Atlantis After Dark rules.
Yeah.
All right. Back for part 2 of Double AD, and we're here with the All-Stars. And what do you guys think of that? AtlantisAfterDark.com, baby.
Sounds pretty badass.
That is badass.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So official.
I know.
Right? So fucking
Props
cool.
go out to you for having such a wonderful website, man.
Well, I wish I knew
whoever
who
built
the
that website did a damn good job.
I know. Who did that? We got to put that guy on our Christmas card list. No, but
you guys see this shirt?
Yeah. The red, white, and blue
How cool
BF.
is that?
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
It's so fucking badass. Head on over to AtlantisAfterDark.com and check it out. Now, I need to let you all know that there was a problem with the Biff design, which is holding up both his individual shirt and our All-Star shirt. I'm here to tell you that when we do get Biff and the All-Stars in the shop, I will do this. I'll extend that sale for those of you who want the All-Star design, which you can see for yourself over at AtlantisAfterDark.com, because we have free downloadable wallpapers featuring the entire gang, every single All-Star, and the Double AD original design logo, all done by the fantastic, wonderful, and incredibly talented Redmus. Give the guy a hand. Yeah. Woo!
Hey.
Thank you very much, Redmus.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
My God. My God. It's amazing. I love it. I think you guys are going to love it. I think you guys are going to love the selections and the choices over there. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. Check it out, please. If for nothing else, just watch the video. Watch the video of yours truly. It's pretty awesome. If I say so myself.
Is it finally you singing Happy Birthday to M4?
No, but that day will come. I promise you that day will come. I've been a little...
He keeps losing Siege on purpose.
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't want to see it. Eventually, he'll get there. I have faith in him. All right. So now I want to get to the part of the show where we announce on the air the winners of the Biff by Adam West challenge. There's probably one too many Biffs in there, but hey. It was a great fucking event, right? And I want to say that the level of participation was outstanding, through the roof. We couldn't have asked for anything better. And so the people who placed, and will get free swag, if you will, from the store. 5th place is Boomstam with 675 points. Right, the old boomer. 4th place was Jiffy Forever with 722 points. Now, we had something happen I didn't think was going to happen, right? We had a tie. So 3rd and 2nd place actually tied. They had the same score. That was the Merciless and Midnighter. And the prize for 2nd place was always going to be a signature shirt, the very last of the first run that you could get. Unfortunately, Midnighter is in Europe, so we will contact him separately about what he gets. And in 1st place, the winner, Bobo WGD. Congratulations, buddy. You are getting the original, first and only Double AD Mermaid logo t-shirt. It's a one-size-fits-all, a 2XL. And if you want, please DM me and let me know if you want it to be personalized by me. In other words, I'll take a Sharpie to it. So thank you guys.
God.
Right. What do you mean? Thank God.
I was hoping it was just a signature. I didn't know what you were personalizing it with.
You think I'm going to wipe my ass with it? Good Lord.
No, he was probably thinking more of the lines of the God Killer.
Well, I'll take one of those too, please. Oh, boy. Yes.
Yeah, and
but
now he doesn't want the prize.
Yeah, now he doesn't want that. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want it either.
He's going to DM me and say, keep your shit.
Yes. So, all of the winners, please DM Biff. Send in your information. We'll make sure to get you guys those items out lickety-split. And again, if you want one of the other designs that aren't in the store, wait until they are there, ping us, and we'll send you those as well post-haste. And I will make sure that everything in the store is 15% off when everything goes live. So that'll give you a second opportunity if you missed the first go-around. And on that note, let's also do the Lazy Little Bitch contest winner. You guys, you can all see my camera. Yeah. You see that I have names in here. There are different names. You guys can see Red Death. I got Park 906. I've got all kinds of names in here.
Which you guys, he's just reading random names right now
Yeah,
to show us
yeah.
that he's doing
Just-
it fair. Those weren't
Right.
polls.
And I'm just doing them all on the camera so that the All-Stars can make sure that I'm honest. I'm going to hold it up like this. Now, you get a free shirt of your choice out of the store for this. So, let's just mix them all up. Going to grab one, which is... No.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah. All right. And what does that say? I can't see it.
It can't. It's not focusing. Closer. Looks like Midnighter.
Midnighter. You are the winner, my friend. So please get on my DM.
Winning all the contests.
I know, right? Good grief almighty. Midnighter, get on and shoot me your information, or maybe I'll just get it off of Biff. But at any rate, give me your shirt size, give me your color preference, give me your design preference. We'll make it happen, buddy. Congratulations on winning the first ever Lazy Little Bitch contest. All right.
Lazy Little Bitch.
Yeah.
Such a funny name.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So I want to, and I know we didn't have a lot of DCL content today, but I want to think about wrapping this one up. It's time for the last word. And unlike every other week, you guys don't get the last word today. I'm very sorry, but because my roasts didn't make the air this week, I wanted to offer up my own last word. It's not something I ever do, so please bear with me. And if I butcher anyone's handle or name, I do apologize. It's not like I run around pronouncing some of these handles, and I know I'm going to leave some people out. It is not intentional. If I do leave somebody out, get on my server and tell me what a schmuck I am. Okay. I want to start out first by thanking everybody who had a hand in making this thing possible. I want to thank Yanzu and the crew over at KOA for giving me the break and the encouragement to start this thing. I need to thank the contributors in the beginning, Beardly Beast, Artemis, Brent, JP, Tinlin and Ocean Master for providing original content. Also, a huge shout-out to Paige Iomi. We're all with you, pal. Our original Sirens, Batmay and Kiera, The Merciless, Trench, B-Mac, Red Death, J New, and B Burke for their continued support, and Zeta Core for being mostly cool as fuck. I want to thank them, too, for handing me Biff and Witty on a silver platter, because I couldn't have asked better people to do this with. I need to thank you, the DC Legends community as a whole. Etria, Super Dude 1 Billion, Kale, Historic, my good buddy Historic, Boomstam, Halara, Lunatic Zombie, Zuzu, Hawk Guy, Almost Deaf, Toys, Zubaz, Grizzly, Pingzo, Grandpa Owl, Poolman X, Bobo WGD, Midnighter, Boomstam, Jivy4 Effort, Judas Contract, Bacon Lord, Night the Doc, just to name a few. We'll throw a little shout out to our fellow content creators who continue to support us and whom we support as well. I'm talking about DeBoy and Joshua Rowers. I can't ever say that fucking name. Tootytron, M4, Kage Burger, Costly, Doombox, and the rest of the gang over at WROL and Crime Alley for being the bomb diggity. And, of course, we can't forget about Kitty Little and her adorable kitty cat, Brandon. I want to thank all of our Kick-Ass Alliance members. Rhino, Kal-El, Last Son of Mars, Secju, Zinthus, The Broasted, Lurking, Wallyball, Larextisty, YYZ, I fucked that one up, Lady Cat, Graveheart, Bullvine, Goofy, Ghost of J, Avengers, Atlas, Labor Days, Damana, V Phoenix, Lebo 007, Enigma 1122, Shady, The Cannoli, Double XEL 219, everybody. Did I forget somebody? No? I don't know. Anyways, I could sit here all day long and list names, but if I did that, the show would be 3 hours long and nobody's going to listen. So, again, safe to say if I didn't mention your name, get on my server, tell me what a schmuck I am for leaving you out. Okay. And now this is the portion of the show where I take some personal shout-outs, right? To Joker. You need to know, buddy, how much I really appreciate all the support that comes from both you and Punchline and DCL HQ as a whole. Thank you to Steve, the developer, for being a good sport. And thank you to WB Reeves. One of these days I'm going to wear her down. She's going to be a great siren. I just know it. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah?
God. And lastly, I want to give a separate and huge shout-out to our good friend Beatus, one of the OGs of the show, who has since moved on from the game, but remains our spiritual mascot. We love you, and we thank you for your massive contributions to this show and everything that's come after it. Our success would not have been possible without you. We wish you well, buddy. And to hate mail, they say you should never meet your heroes because you'll be let down when you see them for who they are. But in this case, whoever said that was dead wrong. I've said it before in public and in private. Double AD wouldn't be here if it wasn't for WROL and the hard work that you and the crew put into your shows over there. Without your example, I wouldn't have thought this possible. And if you'd have told me 2 years ago that the guy who put the legendary order list together, which is still saved to my favorites on my phone, by the way, would be on our show regularly, I'd have laughed you out of the room. It is a testament to your legend, and I cannot tell you how much your support and partnership means to us. Thank you very much. To Biff, I can still remember the day that you came to us. It was Monkey King who suggested that we give you a tryout, and I think it's safe to say that I liked you from the start. What was only a one-time trial episode turned into 2 and then 3, and then eventually it was, okay, you're just on the show. Nobody here should underestimate your importance to us, the show, to our alliance, which you really took to heart and ran with. I was content with semi-retirement, and then you went all gung-ho and recruited your little heart out, and here we are. And what's more is that you continue to be the driving force behind our success. And I'm so glad that you came to us, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being the leader that I can't be. Dr. Crane might be another story, but you're all right in my book. All right, pal. Retmus, you're the new kid on the block, but in a very short amount of time, you've done so much for us, for our alliance, and for our humble little show. You offer unique insight from a development standpoint, and but more than that, you help us run a smooth operation along with Biff and Witty. And can I just say that your talents, both technically and artistically, our merchandise, our website, would not be off the ground today. Your merger with us was one of the best things that could ever have happened, because in some ways it has renewed my love for playing the game. I want you to know how much I really appreciate the hard work and sacrifice that you put into making our anniversary launch as successful as it could be. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for us and for being the nicest guy in the show. You're too hard to roast every week. I need material on you, but you never give me any. Golly. All right. And now I'll finish these last 2 up here. There's only 2 left, and you guys probably know who they are. Before I joined up with my alliance, with any alliance actually, there was a period of time where I actually stopped playing the game. I went as far as to delete the app from my phone because I just wasn't into it anymore. And the reason for that is because I had started caring for my sister full time when she was diagnosed with leukemia. She was diagnosed just 2 months after giving birth to her second child. Had it not been for the nursing staff at UNMC who held my hand through every step of the way, I'd have gone absolutely fucking bonkers in the first week. They were there with me in the beginning all the way to the end when I held my sister's hand as she took her last breath on this earth at 2:14 a.m. on January 8th, just 3 days after my birthday. And the nursing staff offered me a lot of comfort in a very trying time of my life. So when you, Whitty, took a leap of faith to be on the very first episode of Sirens, it meant so much to me that I could somehow give something back to somebody in that profession. Somebody in that profession who made me feel welcome and safe in a time when I was a giant, hot fucking mess. And that's always something I've tried to shoot for here on this show. I want people to feel comfortable. Even though I like to make a lot of jokes, I've said in the past, Whitty, you're the soul of the show, and I really mean that. And I'm so glad that you took that leap of faith. I know you were nervous, and probably out of anybody else on the show, you have the most obstacles to overcome because English isn't your first language. But I want to let you know that you thrive in this environment, and out of everybody that has ever been on this show, you are the one that I am most proud of. And I want you to know how much your hard work, your insight, and patience has meant to me, to us, and to our alliance. EUMT. That's all I'll say. And, yeah, thanks to Black Flash, too. No, I kid. He's over there smirking like a fucking idiot. All right. I may never know why you chose me. Out of anybody you could have picked that fateful day to help keep score while we were both in UJLA. I know you remember those days. And I don't think either of us knew at the time, 3.5 years later, to be exact, that you and I would be here together doing this thing. There's never been a moment when you didn't believe in me and you didn't support me. You were one of the originals. You were one of the OGs, along with me, Beatus, and Paige, and thus far, you're the only other guy here besides me that's been here since day one. And most people don't know this, right? But we text each other all the time like 16-year-old fucking girls. It's fucking pathetic. At this point, I would say that we share a brain, but that would be insulting to you and me for different obvious reasons. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know that words will ever be able to express my gratitude for you, for your wonderful family, your lovely wife and children. But if I can start with anything, it would be the two simplest words I can think of. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend. And I look forward to next year and the year after that and the year after that. And to me, that's what this is all about. Those who know me, and I know that Retmus and BF and Whitty and Biff will all back me up on this, hate mail too, but I've always said that at its best, this show is just a bunch of pals hanging out, talking about the game, having fun, and not taking anything too seriously. So here's my advice to all of you out there who are in an alliance that you don't want to be in anymore, or if you're not in an alliance, listen to this. Find a crew that you like. Get into a good alliance with a clear set of goals, build some real camaraderie, and if you do that, everything else just falls into place. That's how this little dog and pony show we got going on works today, and it's all the proof you should ever need. So once again, I know it was long. I apologize for the length, but a huge thank you to everyone who has ever listened or been a part of this show in any way, and we look forward to giving you guys another great fucking year. And with that, we want to thank all of you for taking the time to be with us today. Tickle our taints by smashing that subscribe button, and while you're there, drop us some love with likes, stars, high fives, hashtags, or whatever you have in front of you, and get on our Discord server. For Witty, for Redmus, for Black Flash, we'll see you all right here next time for another fantastic episode of Double AD. So long, everybody.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful podcasters ever assembled. Super Male, Biff Man, Witty Amazon, Black Flash, Retmus, AB, dedicated to fun, entertainment, and quality podcasting everywhere. This is Atlantis After Dark.
Straight from Darkside's boom tube. Double AD.